mesh broadcast of the NPSL Sunshine Conference tonight. Miami Fusion leading the Sunshine Conference. 21 points taking on Boca Raton FC here in Pembroke Pines. My name is Carter Krishna. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a little bit of a late start. We apologize for that. Kicking off around 7:10. Boca Raton going from left to right on your television screens. Miami from right to left. Miami, the top of the this is a home game for Boca Raton FC. Here in Pembroke Pines. This was actually a home field for Miami last season. Also the home field for and the flag is up, and that will be an early offside call. Flip it back to play. That's Stefano by Temple. Be out of play, and there'll be a throw for Miami. Players to watch for Miami, number 10, David Ochoa, and number 11, Victor Cardoso. Victor Cardoso, the leading scorer in this NPSL Sunshine Conference, actually leading scorer in the Southern region for Raton itself. Played for 7 matches this season. Stanislas, Ochoa, and Cardoso, formidable front line for Miami Fusion. Ochoa's going to be called for a handball there. That's a little bit of a questionable call, but it'll be a free kick for Boca. Boca Raton shorthanded tonight without their captain Bruno Molitz, who has a hamstring injury, without Justin Wilbanks, who is not available tonight. Their co-leading scorer in NPSL play. They are also without Jason Fitzgerald, who was suspended for a red card in the last match against Bernard Ryan. Controversial red card, Fitzgerald, one of the top players for Boca Raton. It's also not available tonight for Boca Raton. Boca Raton starting with Shadi hard at the striker's position. He is the co-leading scorer for Boca Raton in NPSL play, along with Justin Wilbanks. Dispossessed. It's coming the other way. Dojemi trying to close down Cardoso. He does. Oh, but he's called for a foul. That's an in. Close call there. But Cardoso picks up the foul. Cardoso said the leading scorer in this conference, also the leading scorer in the entire Southern region of NPSL.
Let's go, Boca!
Boca Raton's going to set up a 4-man wall here. 3-man wall. It's like Mark Voisin is being called out of the wall. He's going to go and play. There's a Choa. Right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Leo Tavares. Good save from Tavares, who's going to get it started the other way. Tavares tried to simulate a quick counterattack there, but it didn't come off. There's a Choa, and that is, well, out of play, doesn't threaten Tavares at all. Boca Raton coming the other way. This is for Pereira. This has been out since the first game of the NPSL season. This is only his second appearance of this campaign. He said he's been out of the first game. Stefano Bontempo muscled Victor Cardoso off the ball there. Now here's Bontempo putting his flop forward to Voisin. Back the other way. A little bit of possession, spell of possession for Boca Raton. Their first spell of possession of the evening. Here's Mojani, and he's taken down. Setback this season. My confusion, excuse me. Shot for handball there. No call. Confusion forward. A little bit of a mishit there. Felipe Pereira will try and settle it, but only going to play it back to Tavares. Good chance for Boca.
I was like, I was about to turn this thing up. I have a doctor's note. Yeah, I was wondering where you were.
I know.
GA, baby, GA.
We understand they've kicked off late in Hialeah. Miami United and Naples just kicking off. Laid it off for Harb. Cardoso is on. The flag is down. Boca Raton with, as we said, a depleted squad today. Limited options off the bench, several starters missing. In fact, the majority of their starters missing. It's going to be a corner for it's clear. Ball is in. That way he was off. Videa made the run. Was in space, but he was off. The flag was up. Stepping up on tempo. He's back into play for Boca Raton. Chris Pereira making his second successive NPSL start.
Beat him to it.
Excuse me, his third successive NPSL start. Stanislas puts it high.
It's good.
And had we had football goalposts, it would have been through the goalposts here. American football goalposts. This football, we don't.
It's even harder to stay.
Just joining us on Sports Mesh, it is 0-0 between Miami Fusion leading the NPSL Sunshine Conference. Here's a giveaway from Leo Tavares.
No.
Ochoa.
No.
Stanislas.
Cover him.
Cardoso.
No foul, no foul.
Flag is down. Ochoa lays it in Cardoso's path. Good save by Tavares. A little bit of helter-skelter defending there from Boca Raton, but they get away with it. But a massive let-off that head coach Cheerson is going to have to be concerned about.
Another time. Another goal out of the crash. I think we're trying to.
No, Stefan made the argument. Oh, yeah.
Just how the previous one started at right back. We said Justin Wilbanks is not available tonight. Jason Fitzgerald is suspended. Ricardo Blake is not available tonight.
Where's the doctor?
David Nojemi is not available tonight. A number of Boca Raton players missing.
Cover that man!
Cardoso turning. Tried to put it in the path of Showa and didn't quite get it.
Is that a Hamburg with Barrettes? Is that a Hamburg with Barrettes? That's different. That's different. Super European.
This play there by Pereira. Cardoso is in. Ken, if you're Miami, the guy you want at the end of that ball is Victor Cardoso. Plays it for Stanislas. Doesn't quite get there. Miami still has possession. Stanislas. into the passing lane there, gets Ochoa in space, and it will be a corner for Miami. Nice ball in for Ochoa. Wow! What a goal by Ochoa! That's the 6th of the season. Miami takes a 1-0 lead. Great through ball played in. Boca defense thought he was offside. You see Stefano Bontempo still arguing with the referee. Great control, first touch, brought the ball down top corner. Looks like the referee's going to go to his pocket. Shows a yellow card. It looks like a Morris.
I was too busy in awe of how great it was.
That was a great first touch by Ochoa. Brought it down. Put it in the top corner. So Boca Raton down 1-0 early. This meant about 5 minutes down the road at Ice States Park. This is a derby match, and we advertise the Boca Raton versus Miami United games as the South Florida Derby. This is a derby as well. These two teams are separated by about 5 to 10 minutes here on the field. The last time these two teams played, it was Boca Raton getting the early goal from Jesse Wilbanks. A spectacular goal, much like Ochoa's goal just now. A shot from distance, not the control of one touch. Good perfect placement of Ochoa just a moment ago. Well, Miami was able to come back and win that game 4-2. Nice passing from Boca Raton. Here's Hart. Playing in the back of voice. Didn't come off. Hart wins the ball in midfield, going the other way now from Boca Raton. There's a nice move, but a bit of a loose touch there. Close it down. There's Hart. Not quite sure what the call is there, but
It's good for that.
Alvarez gets the ball away. Ness's had space and his help more close and blocked his shot there. He got the other way. There's Boyson. Good touch. Nice round. Ness's. There's Boyson turning. He didn't get the call there, but good build up there from Boca Raton. Ochoa, Castanestas.
There you go.
But Nojemi wins it for Boca Raton. Cardoso and Ochoa have a bit of a contest going. As we can score more goals. Ochoa now with a 6 on the season. There's a long ball.
Get out there!
Cross, Ferreira clears it. Now it's back to Ochoa, who was marked by Bontempo. Alvarez puts it over the fence, out to the tree. Tavares will put this back into play. Leo Tavares, the young goalkeeper for Boca Raton, has faced a lot of shots these last few weeks. Has been getting better as the season has worn on. That ball in the direction of Alvarez, and he wins it for Miami. Ferreira. Guto turns to Voisin. Voisin is possessed. Voisin getting some touches early on, but he's been out of action for over 2 months. Excuse me, for exactly 2 months ago at 10 Andrews Stadium against Miami United in the NPSL Sunshine Conference. Been out of action since then, getting to the start today. And a car accident. Sawgrass Expressway. Suburban Fort Lauderdale. So Voisin back in action, as we said, after that elongated period of absence. Alvarez is going to put this back into play for him.
You gotta get together.
This way. Because she's looking at me. So you have to get around me.
Looks like we got picture time here in the stands. For Boca Raton FC.
Further away. Further away. Keep going back.
It'll be a throw for Boca Raton. Good ball from Ochoa. Gordon plays in.
Out of
here! Scores a second. Spectacular finish. Great overlapping run from Daryl Gordon to set up that goal. And Miami now leads 2-0. So long road back for Boca Raton, and again a shorthanded team today. So Stanislas has a goal, and Ochoa has a goal. Cardoso doesn't have a goal yet, which is rare. These two have gotten on the score sheet before. Big number 11 for Miami. They're up 2-0.
Daddy, you can't lay down. Someone must be farting in that chair.
That's Stamatas with the goal. He's been overshadowed by his striker partners on this 4-3-3 Miami plays, by Ochoa and by Cardoso. But a good player in his own right. He gets a goal. Really good, well taken finish there. Don't overlook what Daryl Gordon did with that nice ball. interesting of all, of course. But we had and had Kachi. You have two former strikers. This is amazing. You have two former strikers front office personnel.
Yes.
Victor Cardoso, who did operations for the Strikers the last 2 seasons, and Stefano Bontempo, Victor Cardoso for Miami, Stefano Bontempo for Boca Raton. Stefano used to be the marketing director for the Strikers for several years. So it's amazing, the soccer community, and you have obviously former Striker player Daryl Gordon and a couple of people. So, hey, tomorrow last week, Miami United.
We see also the best smalls header there.
Martinez. We see down in South Korea. And obviously,
There you go.
Manny Gonzalez. Local crowd. So there are people salty about the loss of the Strikers. Come on, enjoy football. And we had the same thing after the Fusion. I was made with the Fusion, not this Miami Fusion, your predecessor team. The MLS team folded in 2001. I saw for a year you didn't go to a soccer team anywhere. You know what? I'm done with the sport. They took my team away. You know what? I was a baby. I was immature then. You just got to enjoy soccer. We know the Strikers are gone, but you got Boca Raton, you got Miami Fusion, you got Miami United, you got Miami FC, you got the Beaches, Weston FC. You've got so many teams around here.
And you always hear the people talk about, oh, it's got to be homegrown, it's got to be grassroots. The family owns and runs this team.
Yeah.
But really, do you need more grassroots than that?
You don't get more grassroots than the Heiser family and the contributions they made owning and operating and taking this team to a high level, also I think elevating the NPSL Sunshine Conference. And then you look at the rosters of both these teams. Another chance here for Stanislas. Put back in the mixer, that's going to be a foul. Boca Raton will have a free kick. But Chris, you look at the rosters of both these teams, it's all local guys. Most of them.
I like that. I mean, don't you? I mean, it gives you a reason to come out. You're going to see people that normally wouldn't go to soccer matches, but they know this person, so they want to go watch them and support them.
You know, Chris, the thing that really bothered me about the Strikers towards the end is we had Manny Gonzalez, we had
Mark Anderson.
Well, no, not in the end. We had Jean-Marc Alexandra from Del Rey, Boca Del Rey area. Those were really not local guys. We had Christian Blanton, who didn't play from the Miami area, but previously we had guys like Mark Anderson. You had Darnell King out there. Daryl Gordon was on the team, and he's here tonight from Miami. And you had Ali Hassan. He was a great product from Weston FC, who's now scoring goals in San Antonio in USL. So many other guys that were local. Lost that. So
There you go.
looking for his 9th goal of this season. In a few minutes, we're going to bring our friend Javi Martinez, who also works for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers, on, talk a little bit about a new podcast for 90 Minutes Strong that is launching, dealing with South Florida soccer. We'll be talking to him in a few minutes. Tavares, boy, Ochoa got in the air and won that header. That was impressive. Well, that wasn't Ochoa, excuse me. Cardoso and Bontempo clashes. When we talked about Cardoso and Bontempo, who've been former Fort Lauderdale Strikers employees, they did not work for the club at the same time, but they were, in their own eras, the dominant players who pick up games after work in the office. I can attest to that personally with Bontempo. He used to run circles around me and those games we had. I've never played with Cardoso, but I can imagine he's more since I'm that many years older. But Bontempo used to own the experience.
Are you talking about the game or are you just talking?
We have a peanut gallery here. Can you tell the Geordie accent? Those of you who might know Mark Featherstone? A little taste of Newcastle for everybody here. Leo Tavares comes up with that, and here's Bravo coming the other way from Raton. We are approaching halftime here. And we will get you a score update. We have a score update from Ted Hendricks Stadium. Miami leads Naples 1-0.
Thanks for that, Corey. I was wondering what was going on.
So that means Miami United will stay within 2 points of the Miami Fusion if these results hold atop the NPSL Sunshine Conference. Great night for both teams. Running out of games, the Fusion with the advantage, and they're leading here 2-0. Also, the Fusion have a game in hand, but they do have to travel to Hialeah to play Miami United in a game that might be for all the marbles. Only one team from this conference will advance to the NPSL National Playoffs. Cardoso lays it off. There's a long ball lofted. That ball's offside. Let's bring Javi Martinez on now. Javier, another former Fort Lauderdale Strikers employee. There seems to be a theme tonight. People who are either Strikers fans or Strikers employees. See you here, Strikers fans. It's all over. Yeah, I mean, it is South Florida. It is local. It is grassroots. Javi, you're going to be working with myself and with the Hydra family and Coastal 70 and some others here on the launch of 90 Minutes Strong. Soccer. Pro soccer, Miami FC, Orlando Pride, NPSL, etc. You're kind of nice to travel. You're Spanish.
say something? Can you say something?
You see that to the wrong place.
There you go. There you go.
Obvious, the most important. Go ahead.
Yeah, but obviously one of the reasons, obviously, honestly, this thing is like best thing.
There you go. Let's go.
So, great opportunity to put the crowd into it. Shotty hard.
Let's go,
That ball well. Ball fell back into the area. Boys couldn't connect with that. Almost finished. Boca Raton looked much better in the last 20 minutes.
There you go.
There's harm. Corvallis. Oh, excuse me.
There you go.
Boys. Coming back the other way. Here's Stanislas. And we're going to get another rookie from Boca Raton. This is yeah, problem. Look, I wonder if that's accumulation because that was very, very deep. Just for that call. I'll have to wait to see the rest of the report on that. That's yellow card. In halftime, in Pembroke Pines, Phil, Miami is leading Boca Raton, Miami
Feel good.
Conference. We're going to go to commercial, and we will be back with you at the start of the second half.
Yep. There we go.
Second half underway at Broward College South. Daryl Morgan on Miami. 2-0 Miami. They lead the NPSL Their closest competition in the Sunshine Conference is Miami United. And Miami United is in the right now down the road in the stadium against the Eagles. Sports Best TV, your destination for all of NPSL Sunshine Conference action. This is a chance for Miami right off the bat as we start the second half. So it's just one. It'll be a corner kick for Miami. Looks like Ochoa's going to take this. 2-0 or scoreline. Boca Raton short-handed tonight because the majority of their regular starters in NPSL play. 15 swinger. Daryl Horton got up at the back post, looked on mark, but not able to cut it on target. So he Boca Raton was actually the first after out. Daryl, Justin Bellbag, Bruno Molis.
¿Sabe quién está parado?
Ochoa and Cardoso. But today we've seen Miami control possession for much of this match, although there was a spell of about 10 or 15 minutes really controlled the action going down. Puts it in the direction of Alvarez connected with it. Flag was up anyway, so it'll be a free kick. Oh my God! Options on the bench for Boca Raton. Playing in the direction of Christopher Pereira, that player that Chris Marazzo from the tailgate show was talking about in the first half. Local product from Boca Raton, nearby Coral Springs. Gets knocked off the ball. It's the July 4th weekend. The start of the July 4th weekend here in the United States. Short-handed Boca Raton. These are semi-professional. And of course, Fitzgerald got sent off. Controversial last week in Miami. Fitzgerald, in fact, got named player of the game by Boca Raton FC. He was that good prior to that sending off.
Work for us. Did you bring me too much trouble, and then I have that security.
fashionable in world football recently. Ashanat's going to take steps on this, put it back in play. Good ball from Ashanat. Tempo doesn't do that. this. Alvarez puts it to the back post. Stanislas takes a touch. Good defending by Buco. Daryl Gordon recovers for Miami. Now here's Gordon. No call. Tavares plays it in the direction of Pereira. Here's Christopher Pereira from Boca Raton, cuts inside. Good defending there, though. Raton wins it for Miami. Cardoso plays it in the path of the wide player. Playing back in the direction of Miami, and it's cleared by Marquette. That's interesting. Tavares is always been tonight. He's helping us out with color a couple rows away. But I would say that was a miscommunication between the keeper and the defender there. Even though, as Chris Barraza says, that's what the keeper's action. Going back in the other direction, Alvarez lays it off. Miami not a team methodical and slow build-up. That likes to likes to play long balls. A lot of protections today. Daryl Gordon. Fluorescent shoes, yellow shoes, green shoes, whatever those are. In the direction of Stanislas. Second. That combination created the second goal for Miami. Vanessa's heavy touch. That was a promising potential counter-attack. We are in the 56th minute here. In Pepper playing sports TV, your destination for NPSL Sunshine Conference action. My name is Freddie Kirchner, still Miami the conference leader and the leading goal scorer in the Southern Region of the NPSL, Victor Cardoso, who you'd expect to put that shot somewhere near the target, instead has sent it over the fence, over the parking lot, onto the runway at North Perry Airport. So that's Victor's audition as a field goal kicker for the Miami Dolphins to play about 3 miles down the road. Uncharacteristic club by Cardoso, who is still looking for a goal. He scored in 7 consecutive matches. As we said, the leading goal scorer in the Southern Region. Here's Ochoa. Oh, nice back heel from Cardoso. Daryl Gordon. Stanislas. Laid off for Ochoa. That was a nice build-up play. Can't miss Daryl Gordon with his shoes. Now we're going back the other way for Boca Raton. Harv. Harv finds Vanessa moves forward. Normally playing deeper. Shotty Harv. That is a bad giveaway. Trying to do too much there. And Stanislas recovers it. Here's Cardoso. Good defending there. And Raton normally attacking player has to play, as we said, from the first shorthand, they have to play as a midfielder. Actually looks like Gabriel Bravo pushes the midfield down the 10 left back. Nice job by Felipe Pereira. Some
Get out the shaving cream and take a bunch of steps. How many guys gotta help him up? He's not that big.
We have a lively crowd as we 4th of July weekend is beginning here in southern Florida. Sports Mesh TV. So you can hear the Peanut Gallery. It looks like we might have a substitution or two for Miami. He scored in a similar situation from the other side of the pitch, similar angle, in the U.S. Open Cup against Miami United. Great chance.
Huge miss.
That was that could be a decisive moment in this match if you out. That was a great opportunity to step up on tempo. Borderline intrinsic zone. Back into play. Nice free quick. This all year for the Miami Fusion. Using his substitutions, keeping his team fresh. This is why they played at such a high level. Rotating the squad. You know, generally a similar starting 11 every game for the Fusion, but they switch it up. Most guys don't go 90 minutes on this team, game in and game out. This is a local derby, as we mentioned. The Fusion used to play here. This used to be their home field. Now they are about 10 minutes down the road in Aventura, right on the Dade-Broward line at Ives Estates Park. Also this weekend in the NPSL Sunshine Conference, Crazy United playing host to the Jacksonville Armada U23 team tomorrow night in the Orlando area, in Winter Park at Trinity Prep School. Jacksonville still in this NPSL Sunshine Conference race, but they need the Fusion and Miami United to start dropping points in front of them, and that doesn't seem to be happening. A costly result for Jacksonville last week when they drew with Beaches. Surprising 2-2 draw probably ended their chances of winning the Sunshine Conference this season. Here's Bravo. Guto. Meneses. Ferreira plays it over to Bontempo. Wide to Christopher Pereira. And that doesn't come off. So Boca Raton Now here's an opportunity for Miami. Ochoa tries to chip Tavares. Ooh, off the post. Great shot. Whip shot in there by Vidalia. It's going to be another corner.
Oh, is it Gio? He's wearing something.
Giovanni DeMauro has checked in for Boca Raton. He replaces Mark Voisin up front, and I believe that is the only sub Boca Raton is going to be able to make tonight with their shorthanded squad. Gio DeMauro, who has played a lot coming off the bench late in games in NPSL Sunshine Conference action, hoping to get them back into this match. Cutting inside. Shot from distance is wide. A lot of Boca Raton players playing out of position tonight also. It should be known. We talked about Nojemi now playing left back. Bravo has pushed into midfield. Shadi Harb now playing in a deeper position, a wider and deeper position than normal. It looks like he's pushed up. Now a little bit of pressing here from Boca Raton, high pressing. First time we've seen this tonight. It's pretty good. They're forcing Miami to use the width of the field. Here's Godoy. To Gordon. Daryl Gordon. Gonna cut inside. Dispossessed very easily there. Coming the other way, here's a counter-attacking opportunity for Boca Raton. Eduardo Cruz. Here's Christopher Pereira. To Shadi. Shadi Harb. Dudu going the other way. Eduardo Cruz. Here's Stefano Bontempo. Good ball to Guto. Nice ball from Bontempo. It's Meneses. Quick switch to Cruz. This is good for Boca Raton. DeMauro in space. Lays it off for... Oh, wow. Opportunity there. A little bit maybe of miscommunication at the end, but Oshana comes off his line and is able to make the save. We're approaching the 70th minute here, and this has not been... that's cleared by Stefano Bontempo. Has had its moments, this match, although it has not been the most entertaining of games. Boca Raton, as we mentioned, now out of subs, but Miami's going to make another sub. The third substitution for Miami United will be made. And of note, Victor Cardoso has scored in 7 successive NPSL Sunshine Conference matches. He has not scored yet tonight. So that is a little bit of suspense for us in the last 20 minutes here. Going the other way again. Counterattack for Boca Raton. Here's Shadi Harb on the ball. Nice ball from Harb. Meneses. Thought he was going to play Harb back in, that Harb would continue his run. He pulled up.
And these guys gonna come in here. Whoa, center wide. Don't cross that.
Don't make cutting.
I think Chris Morasso wants to say something. The co-host of the Tailgate Show. Chris, get over here.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm getting kicked out.
So, Chris, a moment ago you saw Meneses try and play Harb back in. No one else made a run. Frustrating.
It is. You got to cross midline. I mean, I know it seems like a large line to cross. So you might have to step over it, however it may be. But come on the other side. You see them moving the ball finally. We're down by 2, right?
Right.
Am I still? Let's take a couple chances here. Let's move forward and try and put a little pressure on Miami.
Yeah. I mean, Boca Raton has kept the ball better in the second half, right? But no end product.
Again, let's take a couple chances. All right.
Right.
Let's remember where we are. Let's remember who we're playing. Let's remember a lot of things. And let's move the ball. Let's take a couple chances here. You're down by 2-0. Does it matter if you lose 3-0?
Not really at this stage. And here's Cardoso. We talked about him needing a goal today to continue his goal scoring streak. He's going one-on-one with Bontempo, who wins the battle.
Striker!
The battle of former Strikers employees, won by Stefano Bontempo. How unlikely was that? Long ball for Gio DeMauro. He's going to not get on the end of this. If he got on the end of that could have been a goal. DeMauro's going to keep chasing. You like the high press now from Boca Raton we're seeing in the second half?
I appreciate it, but I still think we need a little more movement forward.
Yeah. So a lot of pressing here from Boca Raton in the second half. Chris, plug the Tailgate Show for us one more time.
Thursdays at 7 o'clock. We're live 7 to 9. And listen, I'd like to tell everybody I got a huge guest coming on Thursday that I got a commitment from today that I am so excited about.
You want to announce it here?
Yeah, of course. And listen, and you know, I have one of the greatest guys in the world on my show, Matt Abbey, and we have a fellow West Hammer coming on.
Oh, I know
and
who it
Ian
is.
Bishop will be on Thursday night, and I am so pumped.
Ian Bishop, the former West Ham United, Manchester City great, and Miami Fusion, original incarnation, MLS Miami Fusion Supporters Shield winners in MLS 2011. Ian Bishop, Bish, in the Cudio on Thursday.
believe it.
That's
I'm
going to
so
be
excited.
amazing. And for those of you who have never heard Bish speak, he talks a little bit like John Lennon. Yeah. He has that Scouse accent. And that's a goal! That is a goal for Miami. They make it 3-0. Another goal for was that Stanislas? That was Stanislas that scored. So he's got a brace tonight, which is great for him. He's been the guy who's been left out in this kind of goal-scoring party for Miami up front. Stanislas with his second goal of the night. And then, of course, Ochoa has the other. Cardoso doesn't have one yet. So it's 3-0. Boca Raton game effort. You see depleted team, no one on the bench. So, I mean, they fought.
Yeah, they did. Listen, you're going to have a tough time when you're playing number 1 and you're a little strapped, you know?
July 4th holidays, injuries, suspensions, red card suspensions, etc. So here's the cross to Guto.
Let's go, Boca!
Here's Cardoso. Ochoa. Nice switch from Ochoa, going the other way. Not sure the point of that. Look, goal-scoring streaks have to stop somewhere. You don't score in every game. It's pretty remarkable. Cardoso has scored in 7 successive games. Still the leading goal scorer in this conference, although Ochoa now only 2 goals behind him. Godoy. Now here's Cardoso.
Cardoso had a little cup of coffee there in the MLS. Is that right?
Yeah, he. I would call it a cup of coffee with Seattle. He got drafted there and trained with them. I don't remember if he got to play a game or 2 with S2 in the in USL. He did go to Real Monarchs, Real Salt Lake's USL affiliate. He got to play there, and then obviously came to South Florida to work for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers in the front office. And
by no means did you think when you talked to him while he worked at the Strikers that he thought that that's where the career ended. This kid still had dreams of playing somewhere.
Right. I do have to tell you, and I know him very well. I'm friends with him. I have to tell you, he's at that age at 23 where you have to balance this stuff. So he is the leading goal scorer in this conference, but if he's not able to get maybe a pro contract in the next year or 2, he has experience in the front office as he worked with us at the Strikers. Did a great job of it. Maybe he calls it quits early and does that because he is smart enough and has enough of a work ethic and enough experience now where he could get a front office job with the team. Yeah. And it would be sad to see a player's career, a guy this good, have his career end early. But professional commitments, life gets in the way of that sometimes.
He had some injury issue, right?
Yeah, right. That's why he that's why he had quit for a little bit and was in the Strikers front office. And then, last season, a guy well, you tell the story about Olaf Henke, the U23 coach, NPSL, for the NPSL team the Strikers had, the Strikers B team. He was short some bodies, so they pulled Cardoso out of the front office, played him in a game here at this field here at Broward South, and Chris, he scored a hat trick in that game, or 2 or 3 goals.
And there was a reason why Olaf never wanted to pull him out, because the kid's great. I mean, he's a great player. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's got an injury. I don't know how the knee feels. I don't know how that all works. But every time I've seen this kid play, and I understand that he's probably playing at a level that's he's probably a little below what he's used to, if you will.
Right.
But listen, if you're a leading scorer, you can find the ball. I think that's important.
Yeah, some slick play tonight from Miami. A great play from Daryl Gordon on the second goal, and a great finish from Stanislas there. The first goal, Ochoa, just brilliant, beautiful, control, touch, everything you want to see from a footballer. We haven't seen that from Victor tonight, from Cardoso, but he's capable of those moments, and we've seen that all season long from him.
You don't get in that position without it, right? Leading goal scorer. I mean, obviously you're doing something right.
So we have a sending off, and it's Gabriel Bravo who has been sent off for Boca Raton. So Boca Raton, another sending off. Bravo was sent off the last time these two teams played as well at Ives Estates Park. So not quite sure. Boca Raton is going to have to finish for the 3rd successive match on 10 men. And Chris, discipline when you're behind in games. And we've seen, actually, Boca was on the front foot last week when that red card happened, and I think it was very controversial. But you've seen some other red cards now when they've fallen behind in games. We saw it in the U.S. Open Cup when Shadi Harp got sent off. Boca dominating that game at 10 Hendrick Stadium.
Energy used in the wrong places.
Right.
Okay, you're going to commit a red card. Use that to push the ball forward, take chances. I'd rather them lose now 3 or 4-0.
And push forward,
Push forward instead of committing a red card and trying to make something happen. A stupid penalty.
And that's a goal. That is the 4th goal of the game. Suazo with a great header. Unmarked header. And Ochoa turned provider there with the corner. So Ochoa getting involved on set pieces as well. 4-0 Miami leads.
Ochoa is a great player now. We've seen him play with the Strikers U23 team, but he also moved up a little, right? Didn't he play a little, I'm not sure if he played in an NASL match, but I believe that he at least practiced with the first team.
He dressed with the first team, but he never did get to play.
Again, great signs. I mean, you talk about local soccer, local football, kids playing, getting shots. And now this kid's, again, he's a great player, this Ochoa.
Yeah. Yes, he is. And again, this is an entirely local team. And we saw Daniel Navarro last week scored the winning goal for Miami United after Boca Raton was reduced to 10 men. And the Miami Fusion today, again, more guys who are produced locally, producing at a high level. Boca Raton's local guys, some of them are missing today. We talked about Chris Pereira in the first half. Jason Fitzgerald, Fitz, a young man from Parkland, suspended for this game. Justin Wilbanks out this game. Here's Cardoso. Here's the chance. And the goal scoring streak continues for Victor Cardoso. That is 9 goals in 8 games, 8 successive games. We were worried it might come to an end. That was a suspense tonight. And he keeps it going.
Jump on guys way smaller than you.
Well, when you've scored in 8 successive games, you can. That's 8 games in a row, 9 goals. Victor Cardoso, the leading goal scorer in the NPSL Sunshine Conference and in the Southern Division, or in the Southern region of NPSL. So Victor Cardoso now might get subbed off, because I think that was what Coach Ferdy was waiting for. 5-0 Miami. Just playing out the string now with Boca Raton down to 10 men, and without a subs as well, with 10 minutes to go in this match.
When's Boca's next match?
So Boca Raton's next NPSL match is at Craze in Winter Park Friday, July 7th. But then they finish with 3 straight home matches. The next match will be June 11th against Naples United. July 11th, excuse me. Ochoa scores his... No. Ochoa almost scored his second. And Leo Tavares is furious with his back line. Goalkeepers can get frustrated. Tavares is a young keeper. He's been frustrated. He's been hung out to dry a lot. He's made some saves tonight. Just frustration there.
Yeah, hey, listen, you get fired up. You don't want to be scored on. Who wants to be scored on?
Yeah, so we're at for Boca Raton, we're talking about their finishing schedule. Naples United on the 11th, Jacksonville Armada U23 here on the 14th. This is going to be a corner kick. Godoy's going to take it. And Chris, thank you once again, unless you want to hang with us.
Later, everybody.
Here's Godoy. This is going to be an outswinger. And Miami United now emptying the bench. So the night is over for Ochoa. He has a goal and an assist tonight. Now, is he the man of the match or Stanislas, who scored 2 goals? I think it's a flip of a coin between those two guys. 5-0 Miami as we play out the string here in Pembroke Pines. It's a home game for Boca. Last season, this was the home field for Miami, so they're very comfortable playing here. And actually, these two teams played in the U.S. Open Cup here last season, first round proper. A game that went 120 minutes, went to extra time, ended with a little bit of controversy. Miami advanced 2-1. 2-1 win. Ooh, that's a handball. Boy. Tavares. Long ball floats harmlessly to him. Herrera plays it to Bontempo. Bontempo making a surging run forward, thinking he's David Luiz. He got away with it, got bailed out. Yeah, Yeah, so Miami has, here's Cardoso. Maybe he can have a brace here. His goal scoring streak was in jeopardy. Lays it off, but nice defending there by Cruz. Boca Raton has had trouble breaking a high press all season. Now we're seeing Miami press a little high here again. I was about to make the observation they haven't done much high pressing today because they haven't had to with this shorthanded Boca Raton team. Fitness is an issue for this Boca Raton team as well. Major issue, and we've seen that throughout much of this season. Boca Raton has rotated through players pretty quickly as well here. Here's Guto, lays it off for Harb. Has a little quicker movement, but it didn't come off. But the thing I've noted at called a number of Boca Raton games this season is that their players often take too many touches in the wrong areas. We've seen some of that tonight also. Here's a foul. As we hit minute 86 here. See if the referee employs the mercy rule here and gives us limited stoppage time. We're going to have another substitution. And it will, of course, be a Miami substitution because Boca Raton is out of. Miami change. Oh, well, we're going to wait on that sub. Ramirez loses possession, and it will be a goal kick for Boca Raton as we see out the end of this match. Again, we'll be watching our center ref to see if he employs the mercy rule here, and we have limited stoppage time because, well, it looks like actually we're going to see the backup keeper from Miami United, Oceanod, coming off. This is an opportunity, maybe. Coach Ferdy's thinking to get his backup keeper some minutes, or is Oceanod injured? And that would be significant in this NPSL Sunshine Conference race going forward. Miami with 3 matches left. Miami Fusion with 3 matches left. Miami United with 2 matches left after tonight, as it goes down to the wire in the Sunshine Conference. Here's Godoy. I'm thinking maybe we're just seeing this backup keeper for a few minutes to get him some match time. Nothing really on the line here. It's turned into a bit of a kick around. Gio Demaro, who came out in the second half for Boca Raton, still trying to press high, but the rest of his teammates have dropped off. The rest of his teammates have played the full 90. Demaro came on in the second half. Boca Raton had 12 players dressed today. As I said, they're very shorthanded. And this is normally a very deep team, Boca Raton, but they've been depleted by injuries and suspensions and absences, I would, for lack of a better term, the last few weeks. So if you're just joining us in this game, it's 5-0 Miami Fusion, and you may not recognize the lineup for Boca Raton and the positions that guys are playing in because of that issue of the team being depleted. Now Henrik Najemi is playing right back, normally a striker. Has played 3 different positions tonight. That kind of tells you the situation, and they've all been defensive positions. Started as a number 6 as the holding midfielder. Played left back for a little bit and is now playing right back. Christopher Pereira is playing left back now. Pereira trying to chase down Godoy. Good job by Guto. This is good determination from some of these Boca Raton players. Stanislas with a brace tonight for Miami. Ochoa had a goal and an assist, and Victor Cardoso continued his goal-scoring streak. 9 goals in 8 games for Cardoso. And we're about to hit the end of the 90 minutes. And again, all eyes on the center ref. Will he add how much stoppage time will he add here? We haven't had that many stoppages, truthfully. Here's Cardoso, tries to lay it off. Share the love a little bit, getting someone else a goal. And that goes wide from Rosario. It's been an ugly night for Boca Raton. There have been multiple reasons for it, but they will try and regroup, face Crazy United on July 7th. This is the fourth successive NPSL loss. Now for Miami United, they have that one loss, which was at Craze in Winter Park a couple weeks ago. They have won now their other 8 NPSL Sunshine Conference games. They are on 24 points. They sit atop the table. And the score, we have an update from Ted Hendricks. And it's 3-0 Miami United leading Naples. So Boca Raton has conceded 9 goals in 2 games against the Miami Fusion, and Miami now has 27 goals in 9 games. They're averaging 3 goals a game in NPSL Sunshine Conference action. That is remarkable. Good ball. Miami giving Boca Raton time and space now. No need to press any longer. Recovers it in the corner. Nice move. Tries to lay it off. Nope, play on. Took a tumble, but no call. We're going the other direction. Here's Cardoso. Felipe Ferreira. Tried to play in Ramirez. Now Tavares back to Ferreira. This match is very stretched now. We're going back the other way. That'll be a free kick. Suazo plays it wide. Miami content to just knock the ball around here. Referee checking his watch, keeps his whistle in his pocket for now, but we'll see. Cross, goal! That's 6. Miami makes it 6. That's their 28th goal this season in 9 games. Their 10th goal in 2 games against Boca Raton. I believe that was Vidalia who scored, but have to check that. It's be 6-0. So Boca Raton playing with 10 men and only had 12 men dressed today. I have been whacked, particularly in this second half, since the sending off. And that's it. So that's it tonight. The Miami Fusion stay atop the NPSL Sunshine Conference. Victory here tonight against Boca Raton. FC. Miami United is winning currently, so the margin will still be 2 points. Miami Fusion have a game in hand. Our final score is 6-0. Miami with the victory. For all of us at Sports Mesh, I'm Carter Kushnier. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you again soon for NPSL Sunshine Conference action. Final score again tonight, Miami Fusion 6, Boca Raton 0. Miami sit atop the NPSL Sunshine Conference for one more week. Thank you, and good night.